Hey, and welcome back. I'm Nix, your intuitive coach and energy alignment mentor, and this is your weekly energy update where we track what's moving in the collective field so you can move with it instead of against it. Now, this week we have two transits worth paying attention to. Mars is preparing to enter Aries on April 9th. That's initiating energy, identity energy, the kind that nudges you forward, whether you're ready for it or not. And we have Mercury wrapping up its time in Aquarius and moving into Pisces by April 11th, shifting us out of analytical, detached thinking and into something more intuitive, more feeling-based, more receptive. Together, this week is asking us to act and to listen, so hold both of those, okay? Now, before we dive all the way in, I plan on doing these each week. I'll do my best. Can't make you any promises though. But we'll move through 4 cards. The first card will give us the energy of the week, essentially what's moving through the collective field. The second will tell us what's being asked of us. The third will highlight the energy center that needs your attention right now for that week. And the fourth card will show us how to hold and integrate it all so we can move through that week with much more ease. Now, with that being said, let's dive in. So first card we have up is this one. So we have the energy of this week being clouds, and I believe there's a number 11 there, so if you're into numerology or angel numbers, there you go. Now, before you think that this is a soft energy, okay, it's not. Clouds are subtle. That's exactly what makes them dangerous to your flow, especially during this week. That's because there are distractions in the field this week, not loud, obvious ones, the quiet kind, the kind that feels almost justifiable. Think of it, that scroll that turns into an hour, the conversation that pulls you completely sideways, that busyness that looks productive but isn't actually moving anything forward, okay? Some of you are leaning into the energy of distractions right now, and if you're being honest with yourself, you know why. It's avoidance, it's escape. There are unfinished things quietly piling up behind you, and the clouds are they seem to be a comfortable place to hide, essentially. Now, on the other hand, some of you are working your way out of this energy. It seemed to have visited you a little early, and you're already finding your footing again, so good job. Keep going, okay? But here's what I want you to sit with regardless. Are you hiding behind the clouds? Because honestly, right now, clarity is available to you this week, but you have to be willing to step outside of yourself to access it. And I have another question coming through. Are you sick of your shit yet? Are you sick of your patterns? Because that might be the most important question that you answer this week, okay? Now let's see what's being asked of us. We've got this one, and this is hello from heaven. Now the message on the card reads, your loved ones in the spirit world want to connect with you as much as you want to connect with them. They know you've been thinking of them, and they're sending you signs and symbols to show you how much they love you and to prove they are with you at this time. Now, what this is giving me is that this card is asking you to reconnect with your higher self, with your inner knowing, with whatever or whomever you call your spiritual support. Think your guides, your intuition, your spiritual team, okay? There is an energy of disconnection in the energy field right now. And disconnection doesn't always feel dramatic. It can show up as subtle uncertainty, like a low hum of instability, the feeling of not quite trusting yourself, not quite feeling safe in your own decisions, okay? Some of you have been carrying a question. Actually, it's more like the same question on a loop, like a record skipping quietly in the background, not loud enough to demand attention, but persistent enough to not fully go away. I'm getting that there are answers there and that they've always been there, but you're not looking up long enough to receive them, or you're not sitting still long enough to let the guidance through. So pay attention to your signs this week, your symbols, your synchronicities, the things that you keep seeing, that you keep hearing, that you keep feeling, whatever keeps showing up. It's not a coincidence, okay? That's a response to the question that you've been asking. So get still and listen. Get still and listen. We've got for the energy center, and I knew it was going to be a freaking solar plexus thing. Hopefully you can see this. So we've got miracle for the solar plexus. And honestly, this makes complete and total sense under the energy that we're going to be in. The solar plexus, as you know, and if you don't, it is your power center, your sense of self, your confidence, your will, your inner fire. And with Mars moving into energy, that fire sign, that action sign, that identity sign, this chakra is being activated whether you're consciously working on it or not. A word I keep hearing right now as I hold this card is integrity, but it does not feel like it's integrity as a moral concept. It's more like integrity as a wholeness, as in, like, are you showing up for yourself in a way that is aligned to who you're becoming and the things you're doing? Because what I know about the solar plexus is that it responds to how you treat yourself. When you honor your commitments, when you follow through with the small things, when you choose yourself, even when it's uncomfortable, this chakra tends to light up. Your energy elevates, and from that elevated place, things begin to unfold. I have this image of like a flower in my head. It's not snapping open, but like slowly, deliberately unfolding. And I feel like that's what integrity in motion looks like. It's not urgent, it's not rushed, but it is consistent. So have integrity in how you show up for yourself this week. And that energy will spill over naturally into everything else, okay? And lastly, we have sacrifice. So here's how you're going to hold all of this, okay? Now, this is not the dramatic kind of sacrifice. It's not loss for the sake of suffering. I'm talking about the quiet, deliberate choice to let go of the version of you that isn't serving your growth anymore. Specifically, outdated mindsets. The ones you've been gripping like a crutch. The ones you used to explain why you haven't shifted yet, why you haven't shown up differently, why you may still be in the same place. There's this image coming to mind of like someone standing forward, facing, present, moving, and then there's a second version of them, same person, but it's like peering out from behind them, kind of watching, listening, but hesitating and then hiding back. That's the part of you that wants to grow, but it keeps retreating into what's familiar. So it's time to sacrifice that version consciously and intentionally, okay? This isn't about like some pity party thing. This is more so about focus. It's about making choices one at a time that guide you toward alignment, toward balance, towards peace. See, change isn't always going to look pretty. It's not always going to feel clean, but it is working for you, not against you. So find comfort in that discomfort. Trust the process. Let it move you, okay? Now, that is your energy for the week of April 5th through 11th. If this reading landed for you, I would love to hear from you, so please drop in the comments what distraction has been keeping you from your next level. Please be honest, because that's where the real work begins. And if you're new here, welcome to my space. Please make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the next week's update. And if this resonated with you, please share it with someone who may need to hear it. I will see you next week, so please take care of that beautiful energy of yours. And yeah, I'll be back. Okay, bye. That was cringe. That was so cringe. Oh, that was so cringe. Ew. Please take care of that beautiful energy of yours. That's all. Ugh.